So today we're going to talk about some aircraft terminology. So first is a go-around. So when an aircraft doesn't land properly the first time, it may need to try again. And it's not so easy for it to try again. So it needs to do a go-around when it flies back up and applies full power and bangs back to the beginning of the runway and lands again. Number 2, attitude. So the attitude is the aircraft's pitch or yaw, or whether the rudder is activated or not. So if the attitude, for example, would be like when the plane is banking right, or when the plane is banking left. That's called the attitude of the plane, not the altitude. Those are very similar words. Altitude means the height, but the attitude means whether the plane is banking left or banking right. 3, side slip. A side slip is a landing technique when the plane is not coming in straight. It's applying just enough right rudder power and bending and pushing down one of the wings that it won't turn. So like this. It would be coming in sideways like this, and it prevents the plane from turning. Number 4, crabbed approach. A crabbed approach is kind of like a side slip, except it won't be banking so much. It's just coming in sideways, except the pilot is yawing the plane in a way that it will not go too much to the right or too much to the direction that it's facing. Number 5, crosswind. A crosswind landing is when the wind is crossing. It means that the wind is so strong that it's going in opposite directions, making it extremely hard for the plane to land. And that's when you apply the 2 previous landing techniques. 6, angle of attack. The angle of attack is how far the plane is pitched up. If the angle of attack is high, then we say the plane is pitched up a large amount. If the angle of attack is low, then the plane is in a dive. Number 7, landing flare. A landing flare is when the nose points up slightly after you land. So you're landing, but then the nose kind of goes up to prevent hard landings. So this is to make sure that your landing gear isn't torn off or anything, and you don't flare too much. Number 8, initial climb. After the plane has taken off, the plane needs to climb to its cruising altitude, and this is called the initial climb, where it's pitched up. And finally, we have the landing pattern, where the plane circles the landing runway in order to get to the correct height and speed. And during this time, the aircraft is steadily descending and losing speed. So it would be circling the airport, and usually there would be some kind of traffic pattern where the ATC is constantly guiding you about where to go next. And that is all for today's vocab.